Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another fantastic Saturday Live right here on my YouTube channel. I'd like to welcome everybody who's joining me for the very first time. And of course, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome to the show. My name is Olufemi Daniel, and of course, today we're about to talk about a whole lot. A whole lot have happened in this week. A whole lot has happened this week. And of course, it's been nothing short of drama back to back, right? So, guys, I would like you to please join me in this conversation. If you're just joining for the very first time, I'm going to post the link right here in the comment section. And guess what? I will get to have you come on this live session and then we can have a conversation, right? So, first off, I want us to start up with the Maja that happened during this week, right? There's a lot of things that happened this week. Okay, if you're just joining me, please like this video, and of course, let's get to talk. All right. I want us to talk about a whole lot of things. And first off, in the comment section, I need you to tell me how this week has been for you, right? So I'm gonna post a link right now, right here in the comment section, and then I'll have you come in here. And guess what? You get to have this conversation with me. So I just posted a comment. I posted a comment in the comment section. Guys, this comment, just click on that link and then join me here. I want us to have the conversation together this week, right? So let's do that together, guys. The link is there right now. Give me a minute. I'm trying to pin this comment here so that you can join me right here on YouTube. So welcome everybody who's a new subscriber. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Olufemi Daniel, for those of you who know me. And of course, we're about to have a ride of a lifetime here. Excuse me, please. Right. So this week, the magic happened. And one thing I liked about it was the fact that, give me a minute, I just pinned it. So if you can find the pinned stuff there, please click on the link and join me. The magic happened this week. And of course, we saw the drama that happened from the very first day. Now, one thing I loved about Big Brother is the fact that I have been looking forward to the Maja, right? I've been looking forward to the Maja. Please don't come here and type rubbish. I'm going to just block you. If you come here to type rubbish, I'm going to just block you out of here. Okay. I want to give you here. How are you, Ebunike Sharon? How you doing?
Good morning. Happy good afternoon. Jesus Christ.
So a lot of things have happened this week, from the Maja to the fights that have happened, and all of that. And I'd like to clear something because I posted a video that I took down earlier today. And one thing that I observed is the fact that it felt like Bella and Sheggz really went for Chizzy, right? A whole lot. Because this food is not theirs, which we totally understand. The one thing that really got on Chizzy's nerve was the fact that some of these housemates in level 1 had gone to take their food. So they were in the arena having a task. And when Big Brother came, people had already won all the housemates in level 1. What's up, guys? If you want anything from level 2, guess what? Ask them, right? If they give it to you, fine. If they don't give it to you, you leave them alone. But guess what happened? These guys, when they came into the house after the arena games, the next thing they did was they started stealing eggs. Somebody like Hermes went to take 3 eggs from the table. The eggs were not yours. It's for the level 2 housemates. Because Big Brother had already told the housemates, don't take anything that's not yours. And Big Brother went into everywhere that everybody had hit something. The level 2 housemates carried all their foods and put it on the table. So that by the time they got there, everybody just realized that, okay, this food is ours. Why is it here, right? Did you watch that part, Shar?
No, I didn't really watch it, but I saw the video you posted last when you said yeah. I was about to click on the video and like watch it, but I found out that it wasn't playing. But I read when you said Chizzy was having a little argument with was kind of questioning, I think, with Sheggz and Bella.
Yeah.
I don't those two people I don't really understand them because I don't see a fact that level 2 they won their wager and you know they won their wager and the food is their own. But I don't see the fact that level 1 housemate will be dragging, and people that also say that why would they be dragging the food with them? You understand? I don't see the fact why they will be dragging the food items with them.
Okay.
So funny. Stealing food items from them, like I don't get. It's so crazy.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to welcome the people on my screen. Hello, Fortune. How are you? It's good to have you here again.
Yeah,
Hello, Fortune. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi, can you hear me?
Your comments already, and yeah, I was just trying to come alive. I traveled. I just got back. Thank you. Okay, so I also have Mena here. Mena, how are you? Oh, I cannot unmute her. All right, so Fortune, I can see Sandra Lusa Ken from Ken. Where are you from? Hello, Ken. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Where are you from?
I'm from Djibouti, Ogun State.
Okay, I'm going to start with Sharon. Okay, Sharon's and my assistant. I want to start with Fortune. Fortune, let me have a few words. What do you think about the fight that happened between Sheggz and Bella?
Um,
Uh,
so can I go?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I watched the fight, and I agree a little bit with you, but not so much, Femi, because in as much as the insults from Sheggz and Bella were a bit more, I actually think Chizzy took it a bit too far this time around because yes, he went to sit, but he should have apologized quickly the moment he heard that these two got
Yeah.
permission for the food. I understand that, yes, they were going on and on, because of the initial approach that Cheesy had. Because in this particular instance, unlike in the past, these two had permission for the eggs in this particular case.
Okay.
So I think he really wants to fight, but in as much as I don't like that couple so much as a pair, in this case, I think they were provoked a little bit. They could have piped down on the insults a little bit more because I think it went on too much. But I would like to think Cheese was a little bit wrong this time because they had permission at this particular moment. Prior, they didn't. I mean, everybody was stealing food in the past. But the part that caused this fight, I actually think Cheesy was not really 100% right.
Okay. So one of the things that I had a problem with, because I made a video in the morning earlier, but I actually took it down because there were some things I missed. One of the things that I did not like was the fact that Cheesy calls Bella a dog in a global language, right? And I understand the fact that it was even Bella and Sheggz that started insulting him. But one thing, like you said, that I felt like Cheesy should have done, right, was to ask who gave you the permission, straight up. Meet Modella and meet Brian. Then if you're going to have an issue with whatever it is, have an issue with your housemates, right? You get what I'm talking about? Because he had no
Mhm.
information about what was happening. He had no prior information about the fact, okay, who are these people? Why did they have our eggs and all of that, right? But
But
here
they
was him.
did. Sorry to cut you off, Femi. He was told in the beginning of the fight. You will see that Modella, although she said it in a subtle way, she did say I gave them eggs, but he still kept on going and on and everything. I like that he sat down eventually, but in the sitting down, he was throwing very hectic jabs, like the dog and everything. That was uncalled for, you know.
Okay.
Yes, I think Bella was also saying a lot because she called him an animal, I
Yeah,
think, and all
that's
that. Yeah, that was not right, but
right.
I just don't think the anger that was ignited in this conversation was worth considering that Brian and Modella had donated a couple of eggs to the guys.
Okay, okay, fantastic. So now I'm going to have Alex talk. Hello, Alex, how are you?
How you doing? How you doing, sir?
How you doing? Good to have you here again.
Yeah,
Hello,
nice
I'm
to
Musa.
meet you.
Emmanuel. I can see all of you here. Hello, family member. So, Alex, what's been a highlight for you this week? Let's talk. I want to talk about the fight first off. The fight between Cheesy, Shags, and Bella. Who was at fault? I need to know.
Well, you know, in a fight, there's always everyone's always at fault one way or
Okay.
the other. If you take it from the genesis of things, then you'd say, you know, the level one, right? Banana Island people, that whole idea of them just moving things, right? They shouldn't have done that in the first place. They didn't, you know. And I guess then coming from, so you know, the fight would have actually come from the day before, where Sheggz wanted to make something for Bella,
He
right?
said
And
somebody to stop him and all of that.
yeah, and you know, so you know, Cheesy had an issue with that because you can see how he went on and on. Went on in the room, but he did that. So the next day, now that Biggie addressed it and brought everything out. So you get, she has some kind of vendetta against Sheggz and Bella only because they wouldn't pick on them. I didn't think the comments from both parties are okay. I know, yeah, Bella went at him. And then he retaliated. I always don't see. I know Sheggz like to defend his lady, but he just puts himself and says things that, to me, I just believe there's a different way you come about it. He never comes as, I understand what's going on. He just wants to come to just defend, even, so the whole, it comes back to the same statement he was I think Brian made that statement. Oh, it's because of Big Brother that we are here. So I mean, I don't like those statements like that. If you're not looking for the money, then why do you come, right? So don't make yourself bigger than the rest. And that's what Sheggz always do. He always makes himself bigger than the rest of them all. And I guess Chizzy was just, I know he has a vendetta against. I don't know if that's what they told him to do, but he's really going at them. So because he's a rider, I'm like, maybe you're just doing this because you're sent to do it. But I don't know.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let me speak with Mena. Hello, Mena. How are you?
Hi.
How you doing? Let's hear your thoughts on the Sheggz and Bella issue.
Okay, so I watched the fight from the beginning, and I feel like Chizzy just wanted to pick on them because
we cannot hear you clearly. We cannot hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
I said I watched the fight from the beginning, and I felt like Chizzy just wanted to pick on them at that particular point because the first thing that came out from his mouth was that Bella was a thief, and it was uncalled for. You could have said, "Who asked you to pick the eggs?" or "Why did you take the eggs?" or something. You can't just call someone a thief based on saying something with them. Then okay, let's admit that he did that. Then they find out that, or someone said, I gave it to them, but it kept going on and on and on. The truth is that as a girl, if somebody calls me a thief, I swear I think I'll go off more than Bella. I don't care what I'm going to say because I do not like that stereotype of being called a thief. And the fact that you called her a thief, then after that you now went you left her and said as in a girl was controlling Sheggz. What's that narrative? It is I've never seen. If
Hello, Daniel, can you hear me?
Mena, go ahead. Can you go ahead, please?
Okay, I don't know if there is. In short, it's the other way around. It's Sheggz that controls Bella. So for him to open his mouth and say, "Oh, a lady is controlling you," I don't get that. I think that's a stereotype for another conversation. It's not a conversation for this place. So the fight between them was he just wanted to fight them actually, because even when Dwayne was talking to him later on, he said, "Oh, that he knows that he just wanted to get under their skin, blah blah blah," because according to him, it was intentional.
Okay. All right.
That's what
Thank you very much. Let me have Emmanuel. Emmanuel, do you think that Sheggz is actually being controlled by Bella? I need you to answer this question.
No. Daniel, you remember exactly how Bella and Sheggz started their relationship? When they started off, it was like it was going to take the part of Ozo and Nengi. A lot of people felt we have another Ozo in the house, or we had another Saga in the house. But gradually, as the day unfolded, we actually came to see more of this Pere and Maria kind of relationship.
Okay.
So you see, Sheggz is dominant, and for me, I love their kind of relationship. That's how it should be. I'm the kind of person who holds the belief that.
What do you love about him being dominant and all of that? I just want to clear that part.
In a relationship, I believe the man should lead and the woman should follow.
Easier, they will come for you. So know how to phrase your statement.
No, it's just the order of things. If you come naturally, if you come religiously, in all spheres of life, is the man takes the lead and the woman follows. But I think where Sheggz is getting it wrong is that he is a bit crossing the red line. Because I mean, in as much as you love your woman, in as much as you are trying to maintain balance, you're trying to lead her, and as well sometimes make her feel like she also has the lead. You should not do that at the detriment of other team members. Because relationship should be push and pull. Sometimes you take the lead, sometimes you make your woman feel like she's the one taking the lead. But you shouldn't now you should know that you're playing a game. You should not please your woman at the detriment of the other. So I feel like him taking food from his own team members, I think the level 2 members, and taking that from him and giving it to his girl Bella, that was very wrong of him. But outside that, every other thing about the relationship is cool. He knows how to maintain the relationship. There's this push and pull between them. I don't know if you're able to see that. Sometimes it seems as though he's the one leading and he's very dominant and strong. And the other times you see him apologizing, you see him telling her I love you and all of that. I think one time he even told her that he was tired of the whole thing and all of that. When she asked a stupid question. So you see there's this balance between yeah, there's this balance in the relationship. But he should know there's a red line. He should not, do go against the rule of the game because he just wants to please her. And I want to appreciate what Chizzy did. Chizzy also stood up and he confronted him, Sheggz, to let him know that what he's doing is actually wrong. But I'm not aware if he said that he's controlling him. If he said that, then I feel that was wrong of him to say that in the presence of the others. I mean, you should just call him one on one and narrate and tell him one on one, like guy, you should know. I know that you're trying to play the dominant role here, but know that there's a red line. We are playing a game and all of that, so you don't give her too much power.
All
So
right.
I love that.
Thank you. Now, there's a problem here. So people are saying that Cheesy was the one who called Bella a thief. And that's why we are ranting. A lot of people on social media saying, oh, you called Bella a thief, this and that. But this same Bella called Adekunle a thief the previous day. What do you have to say to that? I want to have, let me have Chimezie speak here. Chimezie, let me have you speak.
Okay, good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yes, like though last night I didn't follow up 100% what happened. Though I have went back to my streams, I'll stream some other videos like to catch up what's occurred. So I don't think it's that's good for Chizzy to be that harsh for him to call her a thief. If I'm to be Chizzy, maybe I should just go and apologize. Maybe separately. Maybe he's now proud of himself to like apologize in the midst of the whole housemates. So he have to take back his word. But for him, the action was right because you are from level 2. You don't know what the people are. Sorry, you are from level 1. You don't know what the people in level 2 have been facing. They have been through a lot. All this while, you see. So why they win their wager, they're entitled to their money. They go for shopping and everything. But you win your HOH and you nominate people for eviction, and you see the number there, they are now 7 in number. So they are still feeling bad about that. So you don't have any right to like go and take their food or anything that belongs to them, you understand? So if personally I'll still have the same feeling, I'll act the same way if I'm to be Cheesy or any of the level 2.
But do you realize that these people took permission from Modella and Brian?
Yes, they took permission from Modella and Brian, but Cheesy wasn't present, so he wasn't aware that they took permission from them before taking the food. So even if I'm the one at the first place, that would be my expression. But I'm seeing it that he went too far by maybe calling her names or even in quotes the name Ikuke he used. So he went too far. He should just be harsh. Maybe he's behaving like this because he's a rider. I don't know. Because you know that maybe much pressure is not on him that much. But had he has been one of the normal housemates, I think he might select his words, honestly.
Okay. So before I come to Coco Vast, Coco, I want to, because I know you're like a Sheila fan, Coco. I'm going to come back to you. I need you to speak, but I'm going to allow Amusama Muiwa speak. Hello, Amusama Muiwa. How are you doing?
Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Thanks for being patient.
I hope you're good. I hope everyone is fine.
Great.
Yeah, sure. Good. Well, yesterday I just I didn't really watch it, but the little I could see from what was happening was, of course, I heard that Bella called Chizzy a thief, right? And of course, in the course of the show, Bella has already called someone also a thief. So I don't think that should cause an issue. As a matter of fact, in the house, emotions keep flaring every second. So everybody, I believe everybody should be very, very careful, and everybody should understand that primarily this is a game. And for me personally, I understand that Chizzy is there for a reason, and to a large extent, Chizzy is playing his game, and that's why I noticed that yesterday, while everyone was kind of bantering against him, he had to keep his mood, so that he's not going to spill out what he's not supposed to spill out, you
Okay.
know so and sincerely, I still feel that Sheggz is taking this thing too personal, because as
Okay.
far as I'm concerned, it's still a show, it's still a game. This is not real. You are living in a house whereby you have all the comfort. So it's until the show ends and they get into the real world, real space, and that's when I'll now see how serious the defense that is going for Bella, how serious it could be. But as far as that game is still concerned, as far as I'm concerned, it's still a play. So as it is, I can't really say. In as much as Bella has already called someone a thief before, if someone else gets you and call you a thief, you should not be holding that. And there's some things that Bella said yesterday which I really don't like. You were saying school is important. Come on, come on. As far as I'm concerned, in the show, everybody come into the Big Brother house and everybody is on the same level. Whoever you have, wherever you come from, as far as I'm concerned, everybody's on the same level. So nobody should be saying, "Oh, probably playing a game of this one did not go to school." Come on, I I really sincerely do not agree with that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I want to go to Coco Ubas. Coco Ubas, you are a Sheila fan, right? And I want to hear what you have to say about this. Now,
Yes,
what I want to
I
ask
am.
you, Coco, Ubas, I
Can
want
you
you to
hear
start
me?
off from.
Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. I can hear
I
you.
am.
Hold on. I
I
want to ask
am a
you a
big
question.
fan, and I'm going to fight
No, I want to ask you
anyone.
a question. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. Now, my question is this. So
Yes.
remember that
Mm.
Sheggz was on about what you call it, about Cheesy disrespecting a woman. That's
Yeah.
violation. You heard that? Violation.
Yeah.
That's disrespect. Doing this to a woman, doing that to a woman.
Yeah.
Now, the same Sheggz is a Sheggz that has gone off with doing
Yeah.
insulted doing. It's the same
Yeah.
Sheggz that has squeezed Rachel in the fight. This is the same Sheggz who, when Elo Swag and Chonzi were having an issue, he was the one telling Elo Swag that why was he talking to Bella? It was Bella that put her mouth in the fight that was happening between Elo Swag and Chonzi.
Okay, I
Now
didn't
Bella
see
put
that
her,
one.
right? And Elo Swag was telling Bella, I didn't call you into this fight. You're not supposed to be involved in this fight. And there was a back and forth between Elo Swag and Bella. And Sheggz came to meet Elo Swag and saying, why would you be talking to a woman that if he, Sheggz, was having an issue with Elo Swag's girl, and Elo Swag's girl was talking to him, Sheggz, he will, because of Elo Swag, the respect he has for Elo Swag, ignore Elo Swag's girl. But here you are.
Yeah.
Groovy was your roommate before the show started.
Mm-hmm.
Groovy is your guy in the house. And the
Yeah.
Groovy's girl is Fina. And here is Fina
Yeah.
having an issue. And you cannot respect Groovy to ignore Fina. Now, you are saying that Chizzy is violating the woman. Why is it talking to woman? Please justify that before you support anything. Justify
Yeah.
what.
Yeah. But with the Elo Swag one, he actually took Bella to apologize to him. We all saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. And with the Fina one, Fina was out of order as well. They were both wrong. Don't get me wrong, they were both wrong. But Fina was out of order. Fina has this power about her. She thinks when she shouts, no one should talk. And for Sheggz, the kind of person he is, he's going to come, he will come back on you. That's just his personality. I can understand where you're coming from. Oh. I can understand you. He's a bit wrong. Some of the things he has done, I
It's not a
don't.
bit. He's wrong. I'm not supporting anybody, but he's
Yeah.
wrong. Yes or no?
Yeah, of course it is wrong. Of course, it is.
Memphis,
Some
I
of
need
the
to
stuff he has
know
done.
the
Yeah,
station.
it is
Memphis.
wrong.
It's wrong. Okay, go
Pardon?
ahead. No,
Yeah,
go
but
ahead,
what
please.
Chizzy did last night was out of order. I know he's a rider, but is the job he's doing at the moment is based on what Adekule told him about Sheggz and Bella. You know, he's working based on what he heard about them. He was saying it, he was telling Brian, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Which is totally wrong. He's coming at them. You know, they are not the only one in the house. If he's going to come at, there are, how many housemates do they have in that house? He should come on every person in that house. But he only focuses his energy on Sheggz and Bella, which I really find wrong. You know, and there's nothing, let me tell you, there's nothing wrong the way Sheggz love Bella. I think it's a beautiful love. It's a beautiful thing. I really like it. I don't understand how Nigerian guys do their love in Nigeria, but in England, this is how the love goes, you know. And I
Are
don't
you in
see
England?
anything. Pardon?
Oh, but this thing God love it.
Are you in England? Are you
Pardon?
in England?
Pardon?
Are you in England?
Yeah, I live in London.
I differ with that.
You see?
I've lived in London.
Yeah,
And I
but
don't think the
this
love.
is how some of the love goes
Is
in
that Alex?
London.
Is that
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah, I've lived in the UK before. That's not the love is.
That
Let's
is
hear
it.
Alex.
I don't know what kind of love. If you're talking your own love, maybe proper
It's
Coco,
not
Nigerian
wait.
my
love.
love. You're
I'm sure
generalizing
you're
a
talking
love.
from
know
a
that
proper
you're in
Generalizing
Nigerian
game.
love
love.
for a
If you
whole
walk
One thing
country
you
outside,
should
based on your
understand. Hold on,
experience.
sorry. One
So
thing
that's
you should
what I said.
understand. This guy is born in England. Most of his life, he
Yeah,
live
but you
and school here.
generalize based
So
on
he behaves. I have like my sister sons that behave exactly like what he's doing. When they are in love, they go crazy. I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know. We
dispute
have to
you.
wait.
I
One
just
thing
say
I
you're
keep saying,
generalizing.
I
That's all.
disagree with you,
one
I
thing
man.
I
don't
keep
dispute
saying,
you.
we
You're
have
just
to wait for them to
generalizing.
come. Maybe after the show, maybe after the Big Brother, it will be done by then. We all going to see if he really, really loves her the way he's saying it. But I want to believe that he's telling her the truth. By the end of the day, we're all going to find out if it is true or not.
Okay,
That's it, really.
Coco, I want to ask you a question. Now, I'm a guy,
Yeah.
right? And I see quite a number of things that happen. And that's why I want Alex and Fortune to also come in. Now, realize that if we take Sheggz out of Bella, do you know that there's no Bella in this game?
She has nothing to offer. Is that what you're saying on the game?
I am saying that I'm saying so far so good in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
What has Bella single-handedly done that Sheggz was not involved?
Nothing.
Nothing. No,
Let us not forget that Big Brother has even given them.
I'm going somewhere. This is a game
Big
where
Brother has even given them a strike, a warning, a strong warning.
everybody's playing the game strategically. But here is a Bella who came in as probably one of the beautiful girls in that show. Here, following another guy who is not even allowing her to breathe. It was so bad that Bella has lost Chomzi, who's her friend. Bella has lost Chichi, who's her friend.
But so he lost those people, not do.
Let me finish. Bella
has a relationship.
Now, Sheggz had to go and beg Chomzi, saying that, you know what? See, apart from me, who's the guy? I feel like I'm not enough for Bella anymore because as a friend, I can't always be with her. Now she needs you, and I like what Chomzi did. Chomzi has not resolved any issue with Bella. Now tell me, do you think that Bella's head is in this game? I don't want you. Do you think that Bella's head is correct?
I don't even think she has any game when she came to this Big Brother house. Yes, she's a pretty girl. Yeah, she is. We can all give her that, but I don't think she has any game because she said she's really not a friendly type of person. That was what she said. She said it that she does not make friends easily. So I don't think how do I say this to you? If Sheggz or whatever his name is not in the picture, I don't think Bella will really do anything in that house. I think
so. I like that
one
you
of
are
those
saying that Bella
in the house.
without the Sheggz has no game in that house, right?
Pardon? Say it again.
Without Sheggz, Bella will not have an imprint. Even outside of this show, the question they were asking Bella is a relationship with Sheggz, right?
Yeah, but I don't think Bella will have any game in the house without the guy. because she said it that she's not a friendly type. So if you're not a friendly type, what
This
do
is
you
a
want to do?
reality
You just
show.
want to be, pardon?
But this is a reality show.
Yeah, but she said it that this is a type of person.
Okay.
Maybe
So
she
why
might be
is
like
she
one of
that
those
girl?
furniture in the house.
Let me
Femi,
have
can I
Please,
comment?
we did hold on, Femi, 1 minute. Sorry, let me just say something quickly. But with the two of them, it actually do look nice to me. I don't know I don't know how you guys feel about it. But with the two of them together playing this love story, I actually do like it. I must tell you the truth. I do like it. And I think
Well,
it's kind of working a bit for them,
Somebody will still
you
chop
know.
breakfast. That's what I know. My thoughts.
Honestly.
Pardon?
okay, so
Okay,
so
let me have Alex.
can I jump in here? Look,
Yes.
it- from the beginning of this game show, right? I don't think she liked him as much as he likes her. Like, I
Yes.
think he forced himself on her, and being that she has no, it's an enclosed space, right? If you all can cast your way back to the first day of when she came, did you notice how Bella was when she walked in? She separated herself from everybody.
Especially from Joey and from Elo Swag. She was sitting when those two
She,
people
yeah,
came
she
back.
started. She sat down. Sorry, I said she sat down somewhere just away from everyone. And when people came in, she wasn't even saying hello.
Yeah.
So she came out as stuck up, right? She came in as a stuck up person. And okay, Sheggz put himself on her, but he kind of lauded himself. Even till today, I'm yet to believe that she feels for him as the way he feels for her, because he just lauded himself on it, forcing. I mean, you don't start throwing words of love in 2 days on somebody there, but in the end, it came to be that she had to kind of, accept this, because that's why every moment in time, any little argument, she just want to escape. Oh, it's over with us. Oh, I don't want to see you again. It took a while for her to get there, because what Sheggz did was he's lauding, which, to be honest, I'm a guy. Sheggz is, I would say this, and it's my opinion, is that Sheggz has, I think he has a esteem issue, right? He
Thank
has
you.
a low self-esteem, and he's
Yeah.
not confident in himself. You don't. I understand you're a footballer or an ex-footballer or whatnot. You have some money, but Kidwire was a billionaire's son also. Well, Kidwire, his way was very, very fluent with everyone. He wasn't lauding that whole stuff. But anytime a new guy came in, he always wanted to show that, okay, I'm in this, I'm in that. And that dynamics worked for him, made that the entire house left them together to fend for themselves. So it's now Sheggz and Bella, even with their conversation, they make it like the house against them. Now, that's not good, because when people are thinking of everyone, they are not inclusive in that house. They excluded themselves in forming relationships. No one says you can't form relationships. I'm a guy. If I go out, I don't want to always be around my partner. She should have her friends, her female friends. Go do yourself, go mingle, because that is the reality of life, right? We can always come back and sleep on the bed, hang out, even at the parties. Dance with who you want to dance. Be mindful of how you dance. I'm not saying go dance, but mix. This game is about mix. Outside now, they're all supposed to form some kind of connection outside. If you're
Yeah.
fighting with everyone now, what happens after the game? Now, to Bella's own point, Bella has nothing to offer. I'm sorry, but without this relationship or without him, she has nothing,
Yeah.
right? I would say Sheggz too has nothing to offer, because that is what this both things is what's keeping them together. Because I haven't seen him done anything. Yeah, he's a outspoken guy, which is good. He's outspoken, but I want to see but without everything that is outspoken about always rolls around Bella, right? And this house, yeah, Bella can say, okay, I'm not a sociable person, but it is an experiment. So you're here. People are not musicians. People are not artists. People are not, but they come to this house to try. I mean, all the tasks they're doing, you're bringing some things in yourself. So the dynamics is one that is not the best for both of them. And if they're up, they would leave.
True. Very correct. And I have a point to make here. What the only time, the only moment that Bella had to make it a defining moment in this show, right, was the head of house challenge. Herself and Chumsy were standing. Calm down, look at the colors of the side, and go and replicate it on the other side. She was trying to do that. Sheggz was the end of her game. Sheggz was like, babe, just say you're
Exactly.
Just say head of house.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you say head of house, that's the end of the game. And I'm like, leave this girl to think for herself.
Let her think. Yeah.
And you know what? Sorry, can I jump in here?
Yes, Fortune, let me hear you, please.
Okay. If she had won that head of house, right?
Problem.
I don't know why I'm hearing myself. Can you guys hear me twice?
Okay, I just muted you.
Daniel.
Okay.
I think your speaker is high. Your speaker is on. Put it on mic.
Can you hear us?
No, probably she using her phone.
Somebody has the TV on.
Right? Everybody, can you mute your mic? Hello? Good. Can everybody hear me? Good.
We can hear you.
So, he was the end of that. I think I can also hear myself. You can hear the echo?
Yes, we can hear the echo actually.
Yeah, Daniel, what's happening is
somebody has it on in two places.
Someone is having maybe using a system and a phone. Yeah. Both are on. That's why you're having echo.
Okay, so can you please pick up your phone or take it off?
Okay, is it better now?
Yes, it's better. Fortune, so let's have you for.
Okay, so I'll be quick here because I can see there's so many people here today. We were talking about Sheggz and Bella, right?
Yeah.
So Femi, you had asked a question about Bella's sorry, I got thrown off now because of
the fact that Sheggz was the one who made Bella lose.
Yes, okay. I'm back. So what happened is if she had won that, he also would have taken some credit. He would have been like, I told you, baby. I told you. You know, I did not like that noise that he was doing because she was so distracted. She looked like a confused little child because she had him in her ear. She was under pressure. I did not like that. That is why, in as much as I like them, I actually want to like them. Firstly, because I like the London boy vibe. Bella is pretty. I like them, but I don't like the environment that they are in. It's not a healthy relationship. Let's just put it at that. Going back to Bella, Bella has no game. And Alex said something that is so true. There is nothing to her apart from Sheggz. And unfortunately, she's actually head over heels for the guy. I don't even think he likes it that much. But I sat through a conversation that Bella had with Doyin. It was a nice conversation to listen to because they always fight. But this time they sat and they were talking normally. It was beautiful. In there, she said she doesn't even care about the money. She got Sheggz and she is good. In my opinion, a person like that should fuck off and go home because she won her prize. Both of them need to go because they found each other. Yes, because that's their prices. I'm so sorry for shouting, but if you came to find love, which she found, Sheggz always says he doesn't need the money. He found Bella. I would hope that next time when it's voting time, they are both put together because I think they share votes. If they're sharing votes, they are going home, especially if they are put against Brian and Fina. They need to go. Yes, they must go home and continue there.
Hey, you people should please,
Yeah,
these are my people.
I support what the last person just said. If they both of them are together, they are sharing everything, they don't want to cooperate with others, I don't think it's healthy there. You know, they have to leave. That's not how every time you keep telling people we are from London, we are from this, we are from that. It doesn't make any sense. I'm in the United States. I don't go to Nigeria, start bragging that you are from here, you are from there. And Bella, I'm so disappointed on her. She's pretty, but she doesn't have things up there. She calls people that people are they are not educated. she doesn't even behave like someone who is educated.
Okay. Now let me cut you in there, and I like to
Daniel, can I come in, please, just for a few minutes?
Who's speaking, please?
Is Coco.
Coco, go ahead.
Can I come in? I don't understand why people are saying
who spoke? Who spoke the other time?
Hold on. Yeah. Let me just throw
Maureen.
something in, please. Let me just throw something in,
All right.
please. I don't understand why people are saying she's pretty, she's not playing yes, she's pretty. What do you guys want her to do? For men to start running over her, running after her? I really don't get where you guys are coming from saying she's pretty. Yes, she's pretty. What is she going to use the pretty to achieve there? For the guys to start running over her, running after her, or what?
No
I'm
one
not getting
No,
this is
we're
something,
not saying
no,
that.
1 minute.
No one
This
is
is
saying
something
that.
I'm finding. Okay, why do you guys keep saying
Okay,
she's pretty?
why
She's
I'm
not playing
saying
the
that,
game
because
well.
when she came in the game, she looks like someone who has something up there, you know.
No, she was acting like a snob when she came into the house.
Yes.
She was actually
I look
a
at her.
snob.
That's the way
I didn't
I
like her
see.
the
I
first
saw
day
her.
I
So,
didn't like her the first day she came into the house
oh,
because she
maybe.
was sitting down there. She didn't say hi to anyone.
Well,
She was giving this
I'm
attitude,
watching this game through Femi and others. So,
which is wrong. This is where I get problem with people. If you're not watching it live, do not say anything.
no,
Because
I
you guys
get
are watching
no,
clips from
ma'am.
YouTube
I
and
get the
Instagram.
part. I get the
This
part
is my
that she
problem
did
with
not.
Nigerians.
I get
Most
the
of
part
the
that she
people are
did
not
not
watching it
Femi, I
live.
think you
person
should come
speak
in
at
here.
a
Femi, I think you should
time.
come in here.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I get the
talking at
part.
the moment.
Hold
This
I
on,
is
get
my
the part
problem
that.
with people
So
on
wait,
Twitter.
you guys
This is the
come
problem
in.
I have
Let's start with
with
Coco.
people on Twitter. They
once
don't watch
Coco is
it
done
live.
speaking,
They watch clips. They watch clips from YouTube. They watch clips from Instagram, and they will start saying all kind of things.
So are
If
you
you're not
telling
watching
me
it
you
live,
said they are
don't say
24
because
hours watching
you're
the
not
game? Is that
watching
what
it.
you said?
Coco, let me
Please.
come in. Let me come in here, please. So I want you to also understand. I'm not a fan of anybody. When something is wrong, I'll say. And that's why most of our life this week or this weekend is about Sheggz and Bella. Now, they've done quite a number of things. Being entitled, having a sense of entitlement to food that is not theirs. 1. 2, their level of indiscipline is terrible. They had a task, a close-up task. We paired Fina with Sheggz and paired Chizzy with Bella. People that said the second phase, you have to compose a song with your mate, your couple mate. And these guys went into the kitchen and they were preparing a bar, leaving their own teammates to go and prepare the task themselves.
Yeah.
Trying to support people, I don't want us to be blinded to the nonsense that they are doing. How will they pair you with me and you leave me and go and be preparing a bar?
Yeah, but remember,
Femi, you said the
she
Eba was
went
not even
to-
coming together.
It wasn't come together. Now, Fina and Sheggz already had a fight, which I understood. But this is a game. This is Big Brother's brief. I will put whatever I have with you aside.
Yeah, but remember, Bella said she went to Chizzy. Chizzy told her to go. I will handle it.
That was just an excuse. That was just an excuse to clear herself from Biggie.
I also supported the point that somebody made about, I think it was Moreno, whoever, that Bella doesn't even know what she's doing on the show. How will you leave what you're supposed to do? Somebody's telling you, don't worry, I'll handle it. And you are believing him.
Yeah,
and you're going to make it happen.
I guess so, yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So my point is,
I get where you're coming from with that.
Where? Round up your submission.
Yeah, are you talking to me, Coco?
Yes, I'm John Coco.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from with that, but she said she went to him, but he said she should go. Don't worry, I got everything covered. Don't worry, I got everything covered. That was what she said, and she said it in front of him and Doing, and he apologized to Bella and said, "I'm sorry, I forgot. I didn't remember to say that to Big Brother. Yeah, you actually came to meet me, but I told you I have everything undo, you know." But I get where you're coming with the guy, Sheggz, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
You know that he had a big fight with what's her name? He had a fight with what's her name? The girl Fina. He had a fight with Fina that day, so there's still bad blood. But let's keep bad blood aside. They should have come together and do the job together. It was wrong. It was 100%
Please,
wrong.
can I come in? Please, can I come in here?
Yeah,
But sorry, before you come in, I need Christentia to please speak. Christentia, how are you? Hello? Are you there? She's not answering us. Okay, so let me have you comment, please.
Okay. Like with the points I've been getting, you see that Sheggz and Bella, I came to a conclusion that their relationship is just a strategy, honestly. Because no, honestly, I came to a conclusion. Initially, I don't want to buy the idea that it was just a strategy. Because I can notice that without each other, they can't stand on the show. And can't you see that there are 21 housemates in the Big Brother mansion? So minus both of them, you have 19 housemates left. So you can't tell me that you are not in favor of more than half of the housemates, and you've indulged in a fight with almost 80 or 70% of the whole housemates in the house because of your so-called relationship. So you notice that Sheggz is not that active. If he spends 3 hours in the Big Brother's mansion, he spends 2 hours 50 minutes with Bella. Why sleeping? I imagine if he even goes to the toilet with Bella.
That is their
No, it is not their story. You understand? It's not their story. I'm saying this is just that it's a strategy, honestly. So I don't think that the relationship can be healthy outside the house. Maybe after the show, everything will just end up. And that bringing back that London vibe of it, maybe trying to what word do I use? Like make other people look so inferior that they are the only one. You are not the only guy have been to London. Look at Kiddy Wire. To be honest, during Kiddy Wire's era when they were still in the Big Brother's mansion, it's quite true that he lived abroad. His father is we know his father even more. I don't even know that Sheggz that too well. Understand? We know Kiddy Wire's parents. We know that he's from a wealthy family. But he don't make emphasis of being in London 24/7. You can't indulge into a fight with Sheggz and he leave mentioning London, compose a song, you go to London, everything London. No. And I was reading a comment where Sheggz was like bantering with Chizzy that he don't even have up to 10 million in his account. Like, this is not a show off. If you have if you have the money, if you have the money.
Didn't say that though.
Okay, let me take the word back. I'm sorry.
You know, Twitter people, those vampires on Twitter, they will always bring things.
Yes, because I didn't watch. I have it on my show, Max. So I follow up, not 24 hours, but at least I'm up to date. So
If you're 24
so
hours, that means you don't do nothing.
no, my work permits me. My work permits me for that.
Okay, so let me just let me have someone else coming. Let me have your
Yeah. Okay, thank you. For me, on a general view of the whole thing, I think a lot of these housemates, some of these housemates, if I may say, they are forgetting the fact that they are in a show. A good example is this guy, Hermes. We know for the past couple of days, the moment Hermes, Allison, we noticed there's some things that's happening between them. We just noticed that Hermes' activity has kind of died down. Died down a little bit. Yes. Now, while I understand personally that you being in this social space, there is a lot of there is a tendency for you to
be carried away.
Want to rise with respect to, you just want a shoulder, an opposite sex to be able to discuss and stuff. But nonetheless, a lot of these housemates, they should know, while some of them, they are bringing their hay game, while they are even, these emotions are flaring, they are still knowing that, come on, this is a game. You can't allow emotions to take over the entire primary aim of what you came to do there. And that is what is actually happening with respect to Bella and Sheggz. They are turning this game to maybe it's a love show or something. You understand? And that's why it's now getting to a situation by a lot of the housemates that are against them. Because in the back end of at the mindset of the housemates, they'll be like, come on, this game is not it's a real game, people need content.
Most of the girls, they want their relationship.
Yeah. People, no, but come
I
on,
beg.
this,
Most
as I
of
said,
these
as I
girls,
said,
yeah, they want
see, as I
what
said
Bella
earlier on,
has.
That's not a
as I,
can't
good.
say that.
no, no,
How
no,
can you
no,
how can you just say that as in
no,
It's
no,
like
no,
not
most
a
no,
of the
no,
healthy
girls want? What's
relationship.
the assurance
wait,
that they actually want that?
They
no,
Exactly.
do.
It's
They
You
not
do.
can't just
healthy.
say that. You
let
can't
me
just
show
Don't
put
say
you.
it
that.
like
Let
It's
me
not.
that.
show you.
Most
Let me
most
just
of
let
We
me
which
just
girls
we
who
are
wants to be in
outside,
that
but we
kind
are
of
not inside
relationship?
the house.
That's a
They are
lie.
always
It's not a
fighting.
healthy
They're always
relationship.
arguing. It
can
is
I
not
can I
healthy.
just
I
say
don't even want to be with that kind of person who is
good?
always all over me. I want to rest. I want
Exactly.
to breathe. I want to
Thank
be my
Me, I
own
you.
like
self, be
it.
my
So if you
person.
You
What
guys
is
don't
see,
that?
like
you
it,
see,
That
that's
means
fine.
so that
guys,
Can
means
one
guys,
person speak
that
at a
means
time?
you don't have
guys,
something doing.
guys.
I
Can
want
I
us
throw
to
something
one
in,
person at a
please?
Can
time.
I
Hold
just
on.
finish what I'm
I
saying?
want
Okay.
Amuson to finish. After Amuson is done, let us have Coco. After Coco, let's have Christentia and of course Maury. Go ahead.
Okay,
Enough.
to quickly wrap up, while I'm not saying they should not, I'm not saying I'm not against you loving up and stuff, but in the same vein, you should know the essence of what you came to do. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, it will get to a point whereby if you ask the housemates to nominate, they will nominate both of them and they are going out. They are going out instantly because a whole lot of the housemates they know that come on, this thing you are allowing your emotions to overrule your primary aim or what you came to do there. You understand? They are not the only one having a love affair or whatsoever. Do you understand? But why is it that because of two of you, you want to go against 90% of the whole people? It is not. It is not so. So that's what I just have to say.
Okay. So can I jump in? Coco.
Yeah,
Where's
I think
Daniel?
Daniel, maybe you want to quickly do something. You can go
Yeah,
ahead.
maybe I think you should go
Coco,
ahead.
let's
Daniel has
have
disappeared. Can I
Coco.
jump
Go
in?
ahead.
This is Coco. I get where you
Coco,
guys are coming.
Coco, guys. Coco is a fan of Sheila.
I
As you
am.
can
I
see,
am to the
see,
call. I am.
That's
I
why.
am a hard one for that matter.
Go ahead. We're listening.
The problem is I like the relationship that they both have. I really do. I won't. There's no lie about that. But what will you guys say about Groovy and Fina? They are in a ship as well.
hmm.
Nobody likes their shit
Look,
either.
Mama.
So let me tell you the stuff about Fina and Groovy. They are smart people.
Exactly.
Groovy has his game as an individual. If today Fina and Groovy break up, Groovy's head
They
is
go
still in it.
on. Thank you.
Fina's head, as I speak with you, I can tell you that Fina is the strongest housemate
Mm-hmm.
outside.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Exactly. Thank you.
So go ahead.
Yeah. For me, I do like the relationship between Bella and the guy Sheg. But
That's why
I
you have
think
a
they are
soft spot for them.
The
no, I don't
relationship
have a
is
soft.
the most,
I
like,
like
let me
them.
tell
I
you
like what
something.
I'm saying. I like
Let me tell
what
you.
I'm
Until they
saying. I'm
serve you
enjoying it.
breakfast.
They will, let me tell you something. One thing I know is this, right? Let me tell you
Hi,
something.
Femi.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Who's that speaking, please? Who's that?
Joy.
Joy? Okay, Joy, please go ahead. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Joy is on the power mode. She wants to speak. You're welcome.
I don't want to emphasize too much on the fake ship, Bella and Sheggz, because
Okay.
I think everybody has said pretty much everything that has to be said about them. And when we come out, or sorry, when they come out, it's going
Yeah.
to be clearer to people. The thing is that shippers are delusional. They are very, very delusional.
Thank you.
They know the truth. They know
Thank
the
you,
truth,
my
but
sister.
they know the truth, but they like to just deceive themselves. It's not like they
Thank
don't
you.
know. They
Share.
know. They actually know. They, when they see a toxic relationship, when they see a fake relationship, they know. They can tell.
You know,
They're not ignorant, but they just like to live in that fantasy world. What they do is live out their romance from these housemates, based on what they cannot have in their life. They like to see other people
That's a
display
lot.
it. They don't care if it's real or
Excuse
fake.
me.
So
What they cannot have in their life, please.
no shade to anybody, but I'm just saying. And that was the same thing that happened with Licorice and Emmanuel. Like people were saying it was fake. The shippers were blasting,
Yeah, but I didn't like
insulting people's
Licorice and
families,
Emmanuel. Was that a
dragging them. They didn't want to hear anything until they came out and saw for themselves. And next
Thank
season, the next season after in fact, 10 seasons to come, there will still be fake relationships, and there will still be people that will buy into that relationship. It's a strategy that I think will never ever fail. And a lot of these shippers, they even make money from it. They do. So they just purposely like to deceive themselves. So I don't want to even emphasize on their relationship. When they come out, it's going to be very, very clear to everybody that what they were doing was a game. I was actually focused on what's her name, Daniela. because ever since Khalid left, I mean, yes, we've seen the bubbly part of her come out because when Khalid was in the house, it felt like he was subduing her. But right now, I think she's becoming too, I don't know the right word to
Involved
use,
with the
but
show,
too
right?
annoying. Like, I don't know the
With
word
She's
to use, but
liking Dotun now.
yeah,
Even
like,
she's
and it's
liking Dotun.
she's making herself look loose in a way. I'm sorry to say, because
Yeah,
what
kind of.
Brian told her in the first week, that you're the kind of girl that if they give attention you just fall. That's the truth. If Dotun pushes her a bit, just a little bit more, she's going to fall. I think she really needs to learn self-control. And if
Yeah.
Honestly,
even if Dotun leaves, another guy comes and presses her button, she will still fall. Like, I see her like that kind of girl. So I think she really needs to learn self-control. And I think Amaka needs to learn how to listen more instead of shouting and ranting and talking. She needs to learn how to listen more. Sheggz needs to stop saying that word of this is a violation. My ears are bleeding from the word already. Like, I'm so sick and tired of it. My ears are crying. This is a violation. And he's being a hypocrite saying, oh, you can't talk to women like that. But it was the same you that was talking to Doing anyhow. You were charging at her, charging to her face like you wanted to hit her or something. Adekunle needs to stop being a pussy because ever since
A
Allison left his
gossiper,
ass, like,
one of the
he has
sisters.
become Sisi Ade. Ever
I
since
tell
she
you.
left him, like, he has just come to Sisi Ade. Everything and I'm like, what's all this? Yes, Sheggz also talk about him, but he's not only talking about Sheggz now. He's talking about the whole house, like one person or the other. He's always talking about one person or the other. And I know people who are going to come from the angle of, oh, there is nothing for them to talk about in the house. I understand that. You can talk about yourselves, but not in a bad light, not to like make that person look bad, trying to decode everybody's strategy. That was all White Money was doing. He was coming out as the Omni No West. He wants to decode this one's strategy. This one is a strategy. This one is strategy. I think he just
Joy, we heard your point.
Huh?
You're breaking right now. We cannot hear you. Joy,
generally, that's what I have to say.
okay.
And
Thank
lastly,
you.
for the level one guys, they need to learn how to.
Wow.
Hello? Okay, so we cannot hear Joy anymore. All right. But I want us to talk about Fina and Groovy, please. Okay. Groovy is beginning to give Fina rules and regulations about what to dance with. This is the
Please,
same
I want to say
Groovy.
something about Groovy and Fina.
Okay, so give me a minute. So Groovy is giving Fina rules and regulations about dancing with other people. This is the same Groovy who Beauty told not to dance with somebody or when to dance with a person. Now, is Groovy falling in love? Please, I want to ask. And I want to start off with
No way.
wait, Christentia there? Hello, Christentia? There's a Christentia on this video that I is not speaking up. Hello? Okay, so we have Christentia out. I want Fortune to speak before we have Mena.
Okay, so I'm not understanding this whole groovy because I know that in the beginning the whole ship was a strategy, but I'm also sensing a little bit of extra care that I'm seeing that is bordering like a love kind of emotion to me. And it's against what I want because I don't want that ship. I don't want it. I don't like it. But I'm seeing it and I'm fighting my TV screen every single day when I see the warmth on his face. You can't tell me that's a game. When he was giving those rules and some of the things that he's doing, I suspect there is a little bit of extra emotion that's coming into this ship, although it started as a strategy. And I think they're both liking it. I really don't want it, to be honest. I mean, if I was Big Brother, I would just separate them. But I think they are actually getting to that, whether we like it or not. At least the kissing has stopped a little bit. It's not too much like in the beginning, but it's starting to look a little bit more organic. I don't know what everybody else thinks.
Okay. Amena, let's have you.
Is who Beauty says he is. That's what I just want.
What did you say? Hello, Mena. Can you hear? Can we hear
I
you?
can hear you. Can you
Oh,
hear
let's
me
hear you.
now?
Yes,
I
yes, we
said
can.
Groovy is who Beauty says he is. That's like the first thing I want to say because everything that she was having issues with we're starting to see it. But between Fina and Groovy, I don't know if there was a time I saw this. What's it called? This it was a comment where someone said that between Groovy and Sheggz, their strategy was ship. They said they wanted to ship, and that's what they said. That once they get into the house, they'll find somebody to ship with. Blah blah blah. I really do not know the as in how it goes with Beauty and Fina. As far as I'm sorry, with Groovy and Fina, seeing their relationship is cringy to watch. I don't watch it. I don't like to see it. I like
Very,
them
very.
as I like them as individuals. I like Groovy as a person. I like Fina as a person. But together, I don't want to see it. It's not beautiful to watch. Sorry. I don't know if they have anything. I don't even know if they feel anything for each other, because I think in the beginning it was so forced. So it was weird to see. So now that we are getting used to seeing it, it doesn't feel forced anymore, but it still doesn't feel right either. Because Fina kept saying Beauty was her friend. She shouldn't lose her game, but she's doing that because right now, Fina's, even though we don't want to say that, but Fina's energy level has actually reduced because she's always with Groovy, or Groovy is always trying to tame her to be the quiet person. That's not her personality. Allow her be herself. She has become a big camp. She's not giving us the energy she was giving us. She's actually supposed to be as in the person you want to watch. But right now, once you see how groovy, you want to change the channel because you don't want to see them kissing. So that's what I think.
Sorry, Anne, can I say something?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, the moment the a guy and a lady, they start moving together in this kind of lockdown house, there's gonna be some kind of what are you thinking about me, what am I thinking about you, and that is why it seems as though the energy, I mean the game of anybody that is already that is just coming into a ship is as though their game just comes down, but as far as I am concerned personally, I still believe that Groovy and the Phineas ship is one of the smartest ship in that house. I am not saying that something's going to happen. I'm not saying anything that is going to happen after this thing. As far as I'm concerned, every ship in that house in the course of the game is all fake. Do you understand? However, I believe the shippers, I mean, the individuals in the ships, they should use their head. They should understand that. Come on, this is a game. We can't allow our emotions to take over our thinking, and that is why, for me personally, I will still kind of support Groovy and Fina. Sincerely speaking, I've always believed Groovy is a playboy. He's the guy that is just the other side of what's this girl Chomzy. We noticed that Chomzy in the beginning
Chomzy
of
a
the
play
game.
girl? I don't think Chomzy is
No,
a
no,
play girl.
sorry. She's not a playgirl, but a lot of people see her as a playgirl. She was one of the
You
persons.
committed to anybody. Chomzy has never told anybody I like you or you like me. She has never said
No,
that.
no, that she's not talking. She's not talking, Dan. She's not talking. But everybody, why is it that all the guys is like all the arrows are pointing towards her? She's at the
Because
center. She's the center. She was at the center that brought about this
Beauty.
lady's beauty's
Beauty.
ejection.
Okay.
Even though she's not part of it, but everybody, all the arrows point towards her. Do you understand?
Yeah.
A lady could be
she has that
fine,
sex appeal. That's why.
that is exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. So that is just what is who Groovy is. But Groovy is using his own head, bringing in his head game into this thing, and that is
Can I
what.
say something?
Okay, who wants to speak? Joy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, after
I
Joy,
feel
I want to have Joy and let's have Fortune, please.
I feel like Fina and Groovy. I feel like they exchanged energies. I don't know. It felt like Groovy became more free. He became more bubbly, and Fina became more quiet. It's as if they just switched personalities and they started doing this their ship thing. Like she just drastically changed, and she's more calm. And Groovy is the one that is more free and all of that. yes, we can all say that he was not that free when he was with Beauty. That is true. But at the same time, I don't feel he's 100% comfortable with Fina, like from the way their body language is. And I look Groovy as a cheap guy. The way I see Groovy, I feel like if he goes outside the house and what's her name, Beauty, Beauty is interested in, if she's still interested, that is, I feel like if she just rubs his head, he will just fall Yakata. That's how I see him. Like he's that kind of guy.
Yeah,
Like he would just fall Yakata for her again. So
yeah.
I think Fina might end up getting hot, except she's just using him as a strategy, which I doubt. With the way she's going about it, it's as if she's found her own 100 million naira, because I think she sincerely likes the guy, but I don't feel the same energy from Groovy. Everything shouldn't be all about strategy. If you're not feeling the person, it's better you just tell them than for you to lead them on forcefully, and then you just drop the bombshell on them after the show, or you lock them outside your hotel room in Dubai. I think that is BS. He needs to tell her as soon as possible. And for the ships in the house, overall, all the ships generally, I don't know how I feel about them, because from the party that they had on Thursday, you can see everybody was just coupled up. It was so boring. Like
I swear.
when you get to the Saturday night party, that's how it's also going to be. All the old couples will be in one corner dancing. Nobody wants to release their babe, their guy. So what's now the point? Why did you people come here? If you want to get married, just take voluntary exit and leave. So people that want to entertain the viewers can come
Yes.
in, instead of all of you coupling up in one section. Then what's his name? Sheggz will say, "Oh, don't touch Bella, don't dance with her." Like he was saying to Dotu, you know my answer is a no. That's a violation. Like I don't get. Is she you? She's the one that is supposed to be giving consent, not you. So it's really annoying. Like it's beginning to look somehow like the fun that they're giving is slowing down to me. I just think they need to tone it down with the ship. Ebuka needs to shake tables and tell them that, see, in as much as you guys want to ship badly, just calm down, because you're taking this ship thing too serious. It's as if everybody came into the house this year with the
To
sole
find
agenda of
boyfriend.
shipping.
I
Yeah, like
swear.
he's able to find boyfriend, like to ship and collect money and give when they go outside. That's just their whole intention. Especially Amaka, and he's beginning to like bust my bubbles, because she does not even understand that she on her own, she's a strong person. She can stand strong, but she's so desperate to get in a ship that she's just floating. I think Ebuka needs to shake tables. They should know that this is not Love Island. Everybody's just shipping, 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 shipping.
Yeah.
When they come for
Why am
parties,
I why do I not feel that?
audio couples are in different sections. All of them, they will just stay in different sections, not mingling, not dancing with other people. So what's now the point of having a party? So I don't think it makes any sense though.
Okay, so Fortune.
Yes, so my final words on the ships is that I'm hoping Daniela doesn't go into a ship, because I swear she would definitely look loose, because we know that she can't keep her legs together. So she will also be nagging that dude. She must not cry in the morning if she goes that far. So that's my hope. With Sheggz and Bella, I think those whole rules, I think at the pool party, Sheggz really sort of wanted to dance with other people. From I watched that thing, I could, it's just something that I saw. So these rules in the ship, I think they are sitting uncomfortably a little bit for him. And I hope they can relax the rules a little bit so that everybody can dance with the other. And the ship between Groovy and Fina, I hate that ship. The only part I liked about it is when Fina was having issues with Sheggz, I wanted her to have a person to outlet, because right now she's not vibing with Amaka. If she doesn't have Groovy, she doesn't have any other person. So I kind of liked that. I think the house can be lonely, so maybe they can pair each other, but I don't like the whole Love Island vibe where they then look like they are married in that house. So that's why I'm always against ships. And today it's nice that we had a Sheila fan here, because it's that ship that is just causing Twitter to go crazy. And I think honestly, my hope is that they go home and then they can get married outside, and then let us play the game with the people that are left.
They
Thanks,
can't
Thank you
get
Femi.
very
married
much. Thank you
outside.
very much,
It's not
guys.
possible.
Who wants to say something? Who was speaking that?
Yeah, it's me. What she was saying that she owns. Well, it's hope now. It's an hope. If wishes were horses, beggars were right.
I
But
don't
I
think
don't.
I don't think you guys will get married. Let's forget about it. I don't think they'll get married.
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I honestly don't think so. Like I said, any shipping there, come on, you are having everything, everything. The only thing that is is just biggest role. Go into the outside world, meet the real life, get the obstructions, the distractions from the ladies, from the guy. Then a lot of things are going to happen. Nobody ever believed that Emma Rose ship is gonna crash. Huh?
Who
But
told
look
you?
at it.
Everybody,
You
me,
get
I believed it was going to crash because from the beginning it was obvious that somebody was pretending. How would you say that Emma Rose was not going to crash? It was going to crash. If you looked at
yeah,
it from the beginning,
but the
Emma
pretense.
Emma never liked the Rose the way she liked him.
Yeah,
So
you're
it's
right.
just it's
You're
just
right.
you just want to say that nobody believes it, but the truth is that from as in watching them, you will know that the love was one sided. He was just reciprocating based on the fact
No,
that
but
he felt she was
at
strong.
the point in that particular game, in that particular season, um, um, Emmanuel started liking Liquid Rose. We knew that he never liked him right from the onset, but later on he started liking him. But for Bella and
Actually, I don't feel like it's like I felt like it was being comfortable with someone. It's like being with your siblings and fighting them all the time. Before you know, after a while, you become used to their presence and you accept them for what they are and how they are. You just live with them as in you just. I don't know. It's what I don't know the word to use, but it's not likeness. It's being comfortable with someone to the extent that you just know that okay, this person is cool. That's all. Because it did not change till the end. It was still like that. You would see
Yeah.
that if there was somebody else that was going to bring the fire that he wanted, that was not liquor, he was going to run at it. So I don't know what you watched though, because it probably
Okay,
did the
guys.
same thing as me.
I kind of agree with you though. But
Guys,
I
thank you
just
so
hope
much.
that I just hope Biggie can just switch the game a little bit, to allow
Things will
just
happen.
distract them.
Things will
What is
happen.
it?
I think
Yeah.
things will still happen. I hope that maybe they Modella might leave tomorrow. They are fake housemates, right? So they might leave tomorrow. We
Yeah.
have just 5 weeks in the house and we still have 21 housemates,
They just should
right?
go home actually. He's
So
not doing anything. They
Deji
should
and
just
Bella, Deji and because we had Deji telling Big Brother that he wanted Big Brother to like extend his stay in the house, right? Maybe he had an idea of how many weeks he was going to use. So what's happening right now is we would most likely, not sure, see Deji and Modella leave the house tomorrow, and maybe one more person, who knows? But I don't think any other person is going to leave. So if they leave, we'll have 19 people in the house, and then we can now have maybe another 12 people, three for the next 4 weeks. That's 12. Then we have 7 people left, and then we have the top 7 for the grand finale, right? So also the Saturday night party will be happening tonight, and we always know that after the Saturday night party, there's always
drama,
right? So you guys watch out. And of course, I'm going to be awake to bring you all the highlights and the juicy details that happened there. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me this week. Thank you so much to Fortune for donating Poland 100 Poland zloty, right? Yeah, thank you very much for your donation. I want to say thank you to everybody who's joined me today. All right, I'll be back with more videos.
Okay, thank you for
doing a good job.
all you
Thank
do.
you. Thank you so much. All right.
please try and
See
sleep
you
more.
next
Your eyes are
Saturday.
swelling up.
Okay, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.